Hey everybody, it's Daniel here from Mobile Syrup, and we are here with the Galaxy S4. This is just announced tonight in New York at Radio City Music Hall. It is a very, very similar device to its predecessor, but obviously has a lot of hardware differences. It is obviously bigger as well, 5 inches, 1080p display, 441 pixels per inch. This is definitely a huge improvement to the 720p display on the GS3. You can see right away just how clear it is. It is one of the most gorgeous displays I've ever seen. It's also extremely fast. This comes with a 1.9 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 600 processor in Canada, and internationally it'll come with a 8-core octa-core Samsung processor that will have a few different features. Both will support LTE in select markets. This comes with Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, and you can see that they've changed the menu here just a little bit. There are 4 tabs at the top, so let's just try to find it without... Okay, so we're in here, we're going to About Device. You can see Android 4.2.2. So this is the latest version of Android, and this is the only device to be launching with 4.2.2 so far. It also comes with a lot of other new features, including a 13 megapixel camera that can take 100 shots in 4 seconds. You can see the new interface here. You can see actually right there. There's me. That's the dual shot feature, picture in picture. You can actually take photos at the same time from both cameras, and you can affix audio as well. Everything looks fairly similar though. You are going to be using TouchWiz, which has not changed very much in the last year. Obviously there are a few new apps here, including a group play app which allows you to create a mesh network with other Galaxy S4 users in the area, and you can play games, you can share photos, you can network and do other things like that. So here we have a few examples of how AirView works. So if I'm just hovering my finger over one of the photos, it should be able to bring it up without my interacting with it. Yeah, so you see I just hover it over there for a second and it just comes up. And that's very much like how it works with S Pen on the Galaxy Note. A lot of other things are going to be gesture based. You can actually swipe your hand over an incoming call to answer it, which is a cool feature, and it should work as well for email previews. So if I hover my hand over, you can actually see the contents of an incoming email. If we double tap, you get back to the S-Voice app like you do on the GS3, but this has been upgraded.
Just checking.
Was that a wave? Did you just wave?
No, I didn't give you the wave.
That wasn't a good
That was the unofficial wave.
Yeah, he pulled it on me when he was walking up the stairs.
wave.
He's like this. I'm like, okay.
And lastly, if we just take a look at this is the octa-core version, the Samsung Exynos version, but you can see the SunSpider results are just astounding. That's 822 milliseconds. That's one of the fastest scores we've seen so far. But let's just go through the hardware as well. You can see on the left side is the volume rocker, right side power button. Top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and a microphone. On the bottom, that's the power charger, micro USB. It's MHL 2.0, so you will be able to hook it up to a television. It's a little bit more angular than the Galaxy S3, and it's also a little bit thinner, and it definitely feels better in the hand. This is much, much more sturdy, and this also comes with Gorilla Glass 3, which is also much thinner and sturdier than the Gorilla Glass 2 on the GS3. Obviously here we have some features that we won't be able to show you tonight, but this is definitely an improvement over the predecessor, and it doesn't actually look nearly as much like the Galaxy Note 2 as it looks in photos. So I don't have one. I don't have one with me, but I do have the HTC One, and let's just turn it on and compare. So I have that device here, and you know, we can't really tell major differences in the screen. They're both gorgeous, but you can also see that kind of, if you see it in the light here, that new texture, and that's on the black version of the device. The white version does not have that. It's clear. You can see just how different the manufacturing processes are compared to these two devices. Now, obviously, the Galaxy S4 lacks the dual front-facing speakers, but it does come with a rear speaker that has been improved as well. And this does come with a 2600 milliamp hour removable battery, 13 megapixel camera, and all of the other good stuff that you can expect from a Samsung Android product. So we have a lot more to show you in the coming days and weeks, including pricing and announcements for Canadian carriers. And you can expect this at the end of April or the beginning of May. So this has been Daniel from Mobile Syrup. Thank you for watching.